tries to stand in your way, Aloy. Make sure they know you are a seeker.
I will. Thank you, Tirsa. Can't believe that.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
Carried on the study as a drumbeat.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Save these for the trail.
Hear your children's voices raised in this hymn. Hear our prayer.
We need to sing as one.
Aloy!
Ignore.
Aloy! Aloy! Aloy!
I heard the rumors, but I didn't know for sure until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay. And you're even wearing the tunic I stitched for you. I'm honored.
What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Ted? You're a stitcher, not a brave.
Most of our braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend others' watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any brave trails, right?
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Wrestler up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
That I'm a motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's home. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she...
Westfall her.
Yes.
So I should be on my...
Yeah.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
You, a seeker? Have Tissa and Jessa gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh, come on. Silence! I am your war chief.
And I am a seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Sound the alarm! By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse? Kill them, braves! Kill them all! Braves, ready yourselves! They will fight a curse! The demon! Almighty give us strength!
Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
It's because we were outside. Mine got stuffy too for a while.
My bathroom smells like pee. I wash the floors twice in a week. I don't know if she did, she peed, but she's never done it where I've had her. It smells like urine.
It's weird.
Want to see what I sent my grandpa?
What?
Want to see what I sent grandpa? And he wasn't answering me. That's why my nose is stuck. Because I rolled my eyes out. This day didn't go when I wanted it to go.
Yeah, what did you send him?
Because... Oh, can I send you a picture here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, hang on. I'll send what, and I'll tell you what you said. Send, forward. I guess I have to send it to your text.
That's fine.
My mobile dad is gone.
It's gotta be on for you to send it as a text.
No, it's on.
Yeah, it needs to be on for you to send it.
No, when I send pictures.
What did
Okay,
he?
said that
What did he say?
he said that's good enough. And stop talking about your problem with your sister. What? No, I think he meant and stop talking about your problem. Yeah, yeah. Stop talking about your problems with your sister.
Yeah, I don't think he means it in a bad way. I think
No, he means
don't worry about it.
what?
Don't let
But
it.
my sister didn't go over there and say she's giving me problems, right?
No, I
That's
think.
not what he meant.
No, I think he's saying don't try not to let it get you down.
Yeah, because look, you'd stop talking about your problems with your sister, meaning
Yeah.
problems between me and her. It's out of my hands without your mother, okay? And I said, okay, Dad, I promise.
Yeah. I know what he means. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking it from the guy's perspective. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get what he means. He's just not articulate. He's not good at explaining it or expressing it.
I'm starting to hate my sister. And I'm not supposed to hate her. She's my blood.
Yeah, but don't resist it. I mean, you can't fix the
No, I
situation.
don't mean hate. I don't hate
No,
anybody.
I know, but I'm saying don't force yourself to have expectations that she'll change. She's not gonna change, Mom. It's gonna take something. It's gonna take a lot for her to change, and who knows what it would be. I don't even know, but
Oh, she don't get sick and she leaves me. I'm gonna be there for her, Mom.
yeah,
She doesn't know. She just doesn't know how much love I have in my heart for her.
I know.
I still want to eat this morning. Something's wrong in my gasoline. I got stuffed nose and I can smell it. It's making me sick. What's the story, Vernon?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the floor. There's no pee on it. It's not the floor then. Spray some Lysol or something in there and see how it smells tomorrow.
I put Glade lemon and it went away.
That's what I meant.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my door. I hope in the middle of the night I don't bang into the door of my head. So do you have leftovers for me?
I got leftovers for myself.
I'm only kidding.
It's my lunch tomorrow, and then the next day.
Prime rib. Lunch. Tim. Maria.
Medium rare, yeah. Gotta poop, but I don't want to get up.
Are you always gonna poop when you wanna play your game with me?
No, I genuinely have to take a poop. The pressure's building.
That is on the balcony. It's out.
Yeah, a little bit. On your cheeks. You know when you have the hiccups like that, you're supposed to sit up, right?
Huh?
When you get the hiccups like that, you're supposed to sit up, or else they get worse. Yeah.
You tell me that 15,000 times and I didn't have hiccups with you.
I don't know, because you were never laying down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I was sitting up. Hey, let's do this, but you have nose spray.
It's allergies, man. It's just allergies. by elevating yourself more. I mean, it might not help at all, but it might help. Don't say that. I love you, precious. I'm not. Yeah. I'm not ready for you to leave yet. Not yet.
I miss you so much. I will be around for a long time. Just don't put me in a nursing home.
I'm not gonna, Mom.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta really. There's a lot of detail. I mean, if I got dementia, well, I don't know.
I'm not worrying about it. I'm not gonna think about it because it's not happening.
What if it does, Corey?
Yeah, it does, but we don't need to talk about every what-if situation right now. There's no point in worrying about it.
Yeah, that's scared. I'm scared you're gonna. They didn't treat Grandma good. Now
Well,
they're
I already
what
told you
nurses
I'm not gonna, Mom.
Huh?
Like, you ask me and ask me and ask me, and I tell you I'm not going to. Just, I'm not going to.
Sounds like talk you out of it and say you should take care of me. Wow.
I'm
Oh,
not.
that's only yours? What about Mommy, baby?
You turns your camera around.
Oh,
I don't know, I don't like it. Oh, yours.
what is it?
I don't know.
I think on my face.
Huh?
Oh,
It's not doing anything. There's nothing happening. You made your eyes bigger.
unicorn.
It's because there's too much brightness behind you.
Oh. Okay, wait a minute, please. Wait.
It's too bright. And your glasses.
Morty. Morty, is that you?
Jesus. The eyes are so close to the screen.
Huh?
I said the eyes are so close to the screen.
I'm opening my eye wide. Do it. Wait a minute, let me shut mine off. I want to see your eyes.
I'm so stoned it thinks my eyes are closed.
I don't know how to get rid of mine. What the freak?
Did you hear me?
Oh, and you are. Huh?
I said I must be so stoned it thinks my eyes are closed.
No, saw. You're doing that.
No, I'm not. I swear to God. Look at ready.
Are you really stoned?
Yeah.
Oh my God. The unicorn thinks you're stoned.
I don't like that word. Mosh. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
Okay, I love you too.
Bye.
Bye, Mama.
Oh, I didn't know you came in. I was in the other room. I was going to... Oh, yeah, I went to the bathroom. It's because that guy, the party owner's an asshole, that's why. Totally. What's up? How's your day? How you feeling? Good, that's all you can do, right? Yeah. Are you in a cast? Oh. Yeah, so you can't get it in there, really. Yeah. You know, I would say unwrap it and do it like a light, just kind of brush against it almost, but if you're like me, you probably have the grace of a fucking bull, and you'll never get it wrapped back up again. Yeah, a little bit. We played some Division earlier. I wasn't super in the mood to play it, but I knew he was having a rough day, so I played for about an hour or so. Yeah. Yeah. She's messaged me a few times in regards to stuff like, I don't know why, but she kind of like vents to me about a lot of what goes on, and it's a lot of from her end of it, it's a lot of kind of him disrespecting himself while alternately disrespecting her, and then her trying to help him and him not wanting to hear it. Yeah, no, I'm sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking it for face value. Yeah. Did you see the picture of the door? Yeah, that's crazy.
Connecting to my focus. I could use this.
No. That whole situation, yeah, I was just gonna say that is all giant red flags.
How did you do
But then again, I mean,
that demon?
I'm not.
From the carcass.
The way it controls other
Well, there's that. But I mean, that kind of baggage, I would have left a long time ago. In either scenario, but when you're broken like that,
Exactly.
you don't really know any better.
Where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Var.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
What?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother.
Yeah,
No matter what rest
you need to work on yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't even think twice. Absolutely not. That's one of those situations where, I mean, as a woman to a man or vice versa, I don't even know if I'd want to hang out with that person, because I wouldn't want to get them into that wrong, the wrong state of mind of the whole situation. Yeah. Yep. And that's the biggest thing. A lot of people use relationships as a crutch to not deal with their own crap. My mom's a prime example of that. Every single solitary relationship that she's been in, I don't know about my dad. I mean, I'm not one to ask. It's none of my business back then. I mean, I'm sure they had their gripes and shit, but they got a divorce. Every single boyfriend after that was abusive. like physically and
I
mentally.
got this.
So that makes me, in the back of my mind, I gotta wonder, like, was my dad? I mean, he's not a physical person, and I think he is. I mean, we're a lot alike. We're very nice, like, just genuine people. Yeah, yeah. That's it. And I mean, she, where was I going with that? I didn't mean to turn this into about my mom, but when she went into rehab before, like, she quit drinking a long time ago for a while, and she went to AA. Like, she finally caved, did counseling for a while, did AA, and she met her fourth husband in AA. And like that, I was like, she's like, "Are you all right with this?" Because she asks me everything. Like I think I said it in the past. Like I'm my mom's parent. Like in essence. Ooh, what's this? Yeah. There's some extra husbands going on there. That's common. Yeah, that's super common. Yeah. Yep. But she met in AA, and I told her, I was like, I really don't think it's a good idea. The first thing they fucking tell you in AA is don't get involved with anyone in AA. Yeah, and they were both in AA for like 2 weeks. 2-3 months later, he was living in a halfway house. 2-3 months later, they got an apartment in the shittiest town in the spot, like where we live. It was a studio apartment, and we were all sleeping on the floor with no furniture, no nothing. Like much like, I mean, I don't know Joe's living situation, but much like his living situation was for the first week or so there. You know, and then they got into apartment, he got a job, like things were alright for a little bit, but yeah, I've noticed that too, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not. As harsh as it might be. Like that's what I wanted to do yesterday. I mean, this morning. Like, listen, dude. Like, I know you're having a bad day. I said, but I wanted to bring Kimmy up. Be like, my best fucking friend just got into an accident, shattered basically every fucking bone in her body. I said, you don't have it as bad as you're feeling right now, and I'm not to invalidate the way you feel. I understand you're upset, but you need to, like, you're out of your mom's. You have that one less toxic thing to deal with. You know. No, it's not. And that's probably the reason why he did drugs, to try to escape all that, anxiety. Yeah. Well, same thing for her then. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know the situation, but I don't know if addiction's hereditary or not. I don't know, or if it's learned. But I think that's got a lot to do with, especially, say you have drugs in your system throughout your pregnancy. They just literally might. I don't think it's necessarily hereditary like that, but I think it's, yeah.
There we go. That a boy.
Yeah. So I guess in a sense it's, in a weird way, hereditary. I don't know how you would put that.
This strider is fast. This beats walking.
Yeah. But alternately, I feel like if you're aware of that and you're careful, or you just don't do it, period, you don't have an issue. I mean, but like you said, I guess it's all depends on your mindset. Because like I grew up knowing my mom was an alcoholic. I was taken away by like child services like twice, like all kinds of shit. My dad was a huge alcoholic before they had me, or maybe a little during the pregnancy and stuff. But he quit. Like he quit cold turkey. Every once in a while he'll have like a glass of like, SoCo or something. But I don't think I've ever seen my dad drunk in 30 years. But I grew up with that mindset. I remember my dad telling me, my mom never had that talk with me, but my dad did. He's like, listen, your family, my parents were addicts. Your mom is an addict. You need to be if you do anything, you need to be very aware of that at all times. So that was kind of like buried into my mind. So I've done my share of drugs, and every once in a while I'll dabble in something here and there, but I never, ever would do anything like. Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. Like I grew up with huge alcohol around me all the time. I mean, and I drink. I mean, one might even say I'm an alcoholic. Like I don't go get shit faced, and it doesn't ruin my life or anything. But I drink a few times a week, and that's the tricky thing with just that whole situation in general. You can drink a shot of whiskey every day. I mean, every Friday at 4 o'clock. That's considered alcoholism. You know what I mean? Because of the habit. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That means you got a problem, exactly. And I don't get like that. I mean, there's days I'm at work and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going home and I'm having a fucking drink. But if I don't get it, like I'm not freaking out, you know. I have other vices. I think if anything, I'm an addict in terms of video games. You know what I mean? I think that's my main thing. Everyone's addicted to something, whether it's eating, reading, TV. Everyone needs that escape. Where's my fucking inventory? Okay. Yeah. Yep. But I don't know if I could, like I know I could go a week, 2 weeks without drinking if I felt like it. That's not my problem at all. But you gotta think to yourself, could you go a week without video games? Absolutely fucking not. Yeah? But without that jonesing though, that's what I mean. That's the tough part. Yeah. Like you might even unknowingly, you know, you catch yourself just scrolling through fucking game sales for no reason.
Sounds of fighting. Just outside the gates.
How the hell do I get out of
Watch
here?
yourselves! Bring it closer! Closer!
I don't know. Life's just funny. I just try to do my whole philosophy is do what makes you happy. If it doesn't cause you physical harm or affect people negatively around you, then just do whatever you want.
The cap? No. If I may? Isn't that?
I don't know if that's too passive. I don't know, but that's just how.
I should be on there.
Yeah.
I
mean, if you want to be a functioning alcoholic and it doesn't, you know, doesn't tear you apart, it's your life. Do what you want. Yep. What's she talking about? I don't know what the fuck Kim is talking about. She just sent me a message. Maybe she's fucked up on her payments. she's like, where's that email? And I said, huh? And she said, never mind, and that was all. No, but I thought we said something about emails the other day. I was talking about something about her mobile hotspot to try to play. Because she doesn't, the Wi-Fi there isn't great, so she can't. Oh. No, I had to take a picture. I made a not really dangerous move. She needed. 1 second. What the fuck? Her aunt just got married like 2 days ago and she got arrested. What the fuck? She was a bad alkie too. Oh, the day she got hit on the motorcycle, I guess. What? Okay, enough of that. Yeah, I mean...
May the goddess protect.
So what's your husband do today? Anything fun? Your son take him out or anything? That's cool.
All of it we embrace. The world just got bigger. Also more dangerous.
No, absolutely not. You gotta hang out with me all night. All night! Oh my god, I sound like Joe. Let me lower my voice. I'm sorry for yelling. You? Playing? Those pain pills get you wired. Yeah.
Hardy little plant. He'll help.
Poof. That's what he said. Yeah, when I got to play with him, he said he muted his microphone for a while, and then he saw that you left or something. Yeah.
Right, Hunter. Were you injured when the war party was ambushed?
Not exactly. And I'm not a
Yeah.
hunter or a brave or anything really. You shouldn't be.
That's like the time I did the
I thought I'd have a go at the trials.
that's like the time I did the that guild run and I fell asleep. I was with that Blades guy, and I don't know if it was Ralph or who, or maybe it was Joe. It was one of those really long ones, and I woke up at like 3 in the morning and I couldn't sleep, so I got on, and then it was like 5:30, and I fell asleep when it was just running into a wall. That's funny. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's not good. It's supposed to be here. Guild running, not wall running. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough to do those games with, especially you need to be able to communicate a little bit. Yeah. Oh, you were zone clearing. That's even worse. Yeah. Oops. Does Andy have the kids today? Oh, nice. Come on. Quit trying to kill me. Oh, what the? Shut the front door. That's right, he's going away. That's good, he needs to get out. That's funny. How the fuck did it... Stressing myself out. fast travel here. Yes. It's nice. I took my dad out today to this restaurant called The Lodge. Really, not fancy or anything, but they're known for their prime rib. I got yeah, we went out and had that. Hung out for a little bit. It was a good time. I got yeah. She doesn't know if she wants to go back. Well, not in general. She's just very I don't think she's so much nervous of getting sick. She's more nervous that if she gets it and doesn't know she has it, that she's gonna give it to someone else. That's her big thing. And then I think she's more nervous that no, it is, but like I don't know. It's not her normal hypochondriac kind of nervous. I think she's a little overly nervous about it, but not to a fault. Yeah, so she's got to be careful where she goes. I'm not even technically supposed to. I went in there for about an hour today. Technically, I'm not even supposed to do that. You're only supposed to drop things off, like if as needed or whatever. Breaking the law, breaking the law. That's the song I had in my head when I was walking in. Breaking the law. Good old Judas Priest. That's. Oh, they're all 90% of those people are 65 and up probably. There's like one or two people closer to my age that I've seen there. I don't know what the disability factor is. Yeah, you've got to be disabled to live there. Yep. So I get it, and I mean those are the most high risk places. You got one to two people end up getting COVID in a place like that, and everyone's got COVID. You know what I mean? I don't think I have the mindset to play this game right now. I really want to, but I'm not. I'm not gonna. Hold on. Oh, it's because of I'm over here and wondering why I'm doing so bad. So I'm in a level 15 area. I'm level 3. Game's bullshit. And I died. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Corey. It's okay. Yeah. It's not that I'm a bad player. No. I get that song in my head. Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. Oh, those old pamper commercials. There's a lot of people talking about this game, The Last of Us Part 2.
Is he upstairs?
I thought I had the first one installed. Guess not. It's like sharing a console with somebody else. Brooke uses it now, so like I gotta keep The Sims on there. It's weird. Shouldn't say it sucks. It's not the right way to say it. It's different though. Nah. I thought about giving her this one when I get the 5. I don't know. I think I'd rather let her keep the iPad she's happy with and trade it in and get some money off of it. I wish I could take tomorrow off. Stupid bullshit 90-day probation. Apparently it's not only me. Well, I mean, currently it's only me. But anyone who's getting brought back from furlough apparently is being put on a 90-day probation. I don't understand why.
Probably just his way of covering his ass if he decides to fire you.
Yeah, I guess. It kind of makes me nervous though. Like, maybe it's so he doesn't have to furlough you again if it comes down to it. I mean, that makes sense, because if you're furloughed, he's still paying you. You know what I mean? I think he pays like a third of it or whatever it might be. I don't think that's his intention. We get along very well. I'm doing well there. I think it's just to cover his ass. I get it. If he were to let me go today, I mean, I'd be annoyed as all fuck. But I wouldn't hold it against him as a person. That's one thing I'm kind of glad I have the common sense for, I guess. I understand business decisions, and I understand the difference between those and personal decisions. Like, I can tell when something's personally directed at me. It's kind of...
Well, as long as he's treating everybody the same.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Too much you can complain about either.
No.
Does that mean that Kim's laid off now?
She is on long-term disability, long-term leave of absence is what he put her on. So, she could keep the insurance a bit longer. She'll have work covered insurance until September 1st. And then at which point, yeah. Not that, I don't know how long she'll be in the hospital for, but a few months at least. They said, I think 2 to 3 months. But with the 20... Well, they're doing physical therapy already. She's doing it 3 times a day, an hour every day. I mean, an hour every time, 3 hours a day. It's nothing crazy right now. It's bending her legs and things like that. Not her feet so much. Wiggling her toes as much as she can. Small baby steps. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. She'll be like I don't know if I told you. Yeah, no, longer than that probably. They're talking home wheelchair ramps and things like that for now, for a while. Because she's so young, they're not gonna keep her in the rehab long. Me and Bob already talked about it. He's like, we don't need wheelchair ramps because the way that it's a multi-level parking lot, so she can park on the top part and just roll right in. But so I was like, that's assuming she's driving. If she's in a wheelchair, she's probably not gonna drive. Yeah. That's... Yeah, I don't think so either. It's gonna be a long road. I feel so bad for her. Do? Do? That's funny. Don't kill me, I'm just a messenger. Nah, kill the messenger. That's funny. Did you send me an invitation? The hell sent me it? Oh, that was yesterday. I wasn't here. Oh, I'm fucking broadcasting over here. I didn't even realize it.